the truth is, it's not always amazing to go for a walk. I get asked the question quite often is how I stay so consistent with it. And it's weeks like this that remind me of why. I've literally been watching on my Aura ring my decline, rapid decline, and I feel it in my body as well. I think that when you're consistent for long enough that your body knows the difference. I know for me, that helps me come back to what I know is, for me, to be the best fit. And that's mornings. And that's no excuses. And I've had so many excuses this week. Well, work's been busy. It's easier just to have a little workout in the basement. And then, now that it's not summer and it's not 40 degrees at lunch, I can take the dog for her walk at lunch or before it gets dark at 3 o'clock. It's not the same. It's not the same for me anyways. And so now, I'm going to track this for 7 days and see if my theory is right, if it's the walk at daylight that is the key that unlocks my optimum health internally. I could feel it in my muscles. I could feel it in my well-being, my energy levels, even though I was doing other workouts like strength training or plyo, or I have some from when I was an instructor. I still have some turbo kick workouts, which are super fun. But it's not the same as breathing in this fresh air. So even though it's muddy and it's still kind of rainy, it's dark, it still matters. It's still that special point of the day. And that's why I always, when you're starting something new, like going for a daily walk in the morning, I always recommend to keep it short and keep it consistent. Because I think that if you don't know what it's going to do for yourself, like you're not going to have the data to, like, for your personal data, whether that's energy or mood, or that's not going to start showing up until about day 30, maybe day 60. But it's when you wander away from it, when you wander away from that consistency, that's when you actually, I think, feel the difference between the two. And the motivation to feel better is enough, especially when the scale doesn't really move for you anymore. We need to get our motivation internally, right? Or else, it's so much easier to throw in the towel. That's just my deep thoughts in the deep woods for the day. Trust the process. See you in the next video.